Hamasiyach YHWHshi.
Right.
Who are we? If you don't know, brother, we are the Hebrew Israelites. That's our true nationality. You understand? You're from the same tribe I'm from. If your father is of Negroid or Indian descent, Taino, Arawak, you understand? Not conquistador, not Spaniards. There's a difference between us and them. You understand? So those are our conquerors. Every people that you see on this sign right here was conquered by the same people, whether they spoke French, and they put that on the Haitians, whether they spoke Spanish, and they put it on the so-called Spanish tribes, like the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, so forth and so forth, or if they spoke English, and they gave us the English language. But they were all the same people. They profited from slavery, whether it's the English, whether it's the Spain, England, French, Russian, whatever you can think of, we all got the same oppressors. So what we're doing now is actually coming back to our true identity, to our true nationality. Give me Hosea 4:6, Bible Michelle. We're coming back to our true identity. The Bible is not a religious book. That's what we've been told for years and years and centuries. You understand? The Bible is our history book. If you want to know the history about Boricuas, where do you go? Think about it. What's your history? What history do we know? Do we take pride in? Salsa, merengue. You know what I'm saying? What empanadas? You know what I'm saying? What do we take pride in? You understand? We have to take pride. We have to come back to our true identity. But the reason why we don't know who we are, and the reason why we don't care who we are, is because this right here. Give me what you got, Ken.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed.
The Lord said, my people. So he's speaking about a particular people. Go ahead.
Are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
So the Lord said, we're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. What knowledge? Our identity. We don't know who we are. We don't know whether we're coming or going. What does Puerto Rican mean? Rich port. Port of riches. What happened? Where did that come from? When the conquistadors came, they saw the children playing with diamonds. You know the game jacks? When you throw the jacks on the floor and you bounce the ball and then you gotta grab them before? We were doing that with diamonds. You understand? It was like nothing to us. So they said, look at this, rich port. This is a rich port. That's where that name derived from. But little do we know, Boricua, Taino, those are actually Hebrew names. I bet you never knew that. You understand? Those are Hebrew names. You ever heard of the word Hebado?
Yeah.
What's a Hebado?
It's like a countryman.
A hick, right?
Yeah.
A countryman. Ones that live in the campos, in the mountains, right? So when you spell out the word Hebado, what does it sound like? Hebrew. You see? So the reason why we were called that is because we fled to the mountains to keep our customs. So we wasn't getting indoctrinated by Christianity and Catholicism. Because they will bring this white man, that white Jesus to you, and bring a sword in the other hand. They said you either become this or you die. That's how we became Catholics.
Right.
That's why we fill up the Roman Catholic Church and allow the priests to continue to rape our children, and we don't say nothing. And we continue to still go there. Now let me show you what the Bible says. Go ahead, keep reading.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge,
Because we reject knowledge. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
So the Lord will reject us. Now check this out. How he gonna reject us? Go ahead.
That thou shalt be no priest to me.
We ain't gonna be no priest to him. So now we go into the Roman Catholic Church. We forgot about our priesthood. So now we go to the child molesting homosexual Catholic Church. Go ahead.
See, thou hast forgotten the law of Yahweh.
Since we forgot the law of our God, go ahead.
I will also forget thy children.
And that's why our children are being raped by the Catholic Church. Because we forgot about the law and we're going into a church filled with nothing but idols.
Bring it out.
Nothing but idols. Soon as you go in there, it's idols everywhere. Idols outside the building. Idols inside the building. Idols on the damn chairs. Idols everywhere. The first commandment and the second commandment. The first is thou shalt have no other gods before me. The second commandment is thou shalt have no graven images. So this is the reason why we fell into captivity. You understand? Give me Deuteronomy 28:15, Baba Kushar. Okay, so these are the generational curses that we're trying to reverse now. We're trying to reverse the curse. And how do we do that? By coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments. God tells you not to be gay. God tells you not to be a child molester. God tells you not to be a tecato. You understand? You can't be an abuser of yourself. You know, you could drink a little here and there. You're not supposed to get drunk. There's nothing wrong with drinking, according to the scripture. But all these other man-made drugs, yeah, weed is from the earth. But right now, the weed that we're getting is not purified. You understand? You're not getting no pure weed. All of it is made in what? In the chemicals and under lamps, under lights. You understand? If you want some pure weed, grow it yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you got to use it as an herb. Use it to eat, use it to drink. You can't use it to smoke. You get bronchitis, you get asthma. Right. So these are the generational curses that come upon us. Okay? Give me what you got, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Right, so it will come to pass. This is a future prophecy. That if we would not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, okay, the voice is what we listen to, what we see, what we read, and then hearken means actually to do, to apply. Okay, go ahead.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
To observe and to do all his commandments. So what is the commandments? It's more than just 10 commandments. That's why we wear fringes on our garments. This is part of the law. When you see this walking down the street, when you see a brother like this or a sister like this, you know that they're an Israelite. But it's also to remind you of the law. When you're about to do something crazy, when you're about to go smoke your down bag of crack, when you're about to hit that pipe of crystal meth, when you're about to do anything, God don't think any wickedness, commit adultery, you look at your commandments and you be like, well, this is the commandments. So it's supposed to remind you and check you. That's what this is. This is a fringe check. You understand? And this too, the ZZs. So when you see these things walking, you walking you thinking about doing some wickedness, now it smacks you in the face like, damn, I can't do it now.
We gotta take off.
All right, King. I appreciate it.
You got a flyer?
You got it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, give them a flyer, brother. But brothers is here every Saturday. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta come through, learn more, King.
Free conference.
All right, bet.
We need more Ephraimites. That's your tribe, Ephraim.
Ephraim.
Aquarium. It means fruitful bow. We're a fruitful tribe. So that's your true identity. That's your tribe.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
All right, King? Most high willing, we see you soon, man.
Sure. Y'all
Come
stay
through
up.
and learn, King.
Stay
All right?
strong, man.
Done.
You too, brother.
All praises, honor, glory to the Most High.
Does the sister want a flyer too?
You
You want a flyer too?
Yeah, we just hit this one.
All right. Hey, y'all have a blessed day, but
Thank you.
I just want to say one thing, right? Something was stolen from us. We're just on our way to give it back to each other. All right? Something was stolen from us 500 years ago, 600 years for you guys. Right? The conquistadors conquered y'all tribes before they got us from Africa. You understand? So y'all was in slavery a lot longer before us. Understand? So we just try to give you back what's rightfully yours. All right? Have a blessed day.
But Primo, real quick before you leave, go back to Deuteronomy. Real quick, let me just finish that one scripture so you can get this.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee.
That all these curses, if we don't hearken and do, all these curses shall come upon us. That's why Donald Trump was throwing bounty titles from the three-point line in Puerto Rico. You understand? That's the reason why we're not getting no reparations. That's the reason why we're not getting no help. And Puerto Rico right now, I don't know if you know, but all rich people are buying it. Yeah. They're buying all of the tropical land because it's a fruitful land. So what they want to do is make that a GMO island.
Yeah.
Monsanto
Sanctuary.
Right, and they want to grow their fake weed. They want to grow their fake weed. They want to grow their drugs, the poppy seeds, the cocaine fields. They want to do that in Puerto Rico. So this is the reason why we're under these curses. So we have to reverse the curse. So I just want to leave you with that, King.
Sure.
All right?
Warm yourself.
I have a gift.
Okay. What's your gift, brother? What's your gift, brother?
You can sing and I can prophesy.
You can prophesy, so prophesy. Let me hear something, King. Let me hear something.
That's it.
Oh, yeah? That's him? Oh. Okay. What you prophesy, R. Kelly? Yeah, prophesy R. Kelly. He said he don't see nothing wrong with Lil Bump and Grind. Our people finished, man. All right. Check this one out. Check this one out. Negro, you better repent before the Most High bring that fire on your ass.
That's right.
All right, so we can hear high tunes up here too, man. All right, repent or die. But what I want to bring up, because this is an actual thing that what we went through yesterday, and it started. There's a lot of things happening. A lot of spirits, man. A lot of spirits they're starting to attack us. They're attacking us, and they attack everybody on their everyday walks of life. But some spirits and demons come in. They come a stronger demon. It might be a cock diesel demon, or it might be a little demon. But then you might get a gang of demons. You understand? Check this out. I just want to bring this up, and that's what made me bring up, today's topic. Yesterday we had the hotel booked, right? The hotel is starting to drizzle, but the hotel was booked. Everything was a go. We go there. They give us the runaround. We already paid for it. They wanted me to bring my card again and swipe my card again, and it's already booked, right? So I said, what are you doing? They see us coming in late. I'm from Brooklyn. I know Atlanta is heavy on scamming, because most of them that scam in Atlanta come from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So we know about this game. We hip to it. So I'm like, listen, sister, you're not going to scan my card when we already, and then we paid for the room on a different card. So it was like, yo, it's paid for already. So she wants to swipe my card. So whatever, she didn't want to book us after that. It was a big thing, big stink. I had to use the bathroom. I was sweating. I had to do number 2. It wasn't number 1 because it would have been no problem. So it was real intense. So we had to go to another spot and look for another spot. We went over there. We paid parking. Then it was too much money. Then all the other rooms was booked. So this was Satan, and this happened after we broke bread for the new moon with the brothers last night. So it was all types of spirits, and I could have called one of y'all brothers, but I said I'm not gonna put that baggage on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all my brothers, but I said I'm gonna deal with this on my own. So to make a long story short, I'm gonna show you something. Give me what you got, King. Ephesians 6 and 10.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.
Paul saying, finally, brothers, be strong in the Lord. How do you be strong in the Lord? Yeah, you can go lift weights, but that's for your physical. How do you be strong in the Lord? By keeping the commandments, by praying. Praying is very underestimated. Okay, a lot of our brothers, you can know all the scriptures you want, but if you're not sitting up here praying day in, day out, you understand? Pray when you get up. Pray before you eat. Pray. The Bible speaks about a noonday prayer. You understand? Pray at noonday. The Bible speaks about a midnight prayer. If you're up at midnight, pray at midnight. Before you go to bed, pray. The scriptures say pray without ceasing. This is how you counteract these demons. This is how you spiritually get your mind in order and dwell on the Most High's commandments and His Spirit. Go ahead.
And in the power of His might.
Go ahead.
Put on the whole armor of your house.
Now put on the whole armor of the Most High. Is that speaking about a bulletproof vest and a Teflon helmet? No, because you can have a Teflon helmet and a bulletproof vest, and you get a damn mosquito with one of the damn Zikas or the West Nile virus, and you die. You understand? So the Most High can send anything to you. So this is a spiritual armor. Go ahead.
That ye may be able to stand, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
Right, so the wiles is what? The tricks. You may be able to deal with the tricks of the devil. Okay, counteract. Like Tai Chi, when you move, you're not fighting them, you're just moving them. Let them go by. Move. Boom. You're not fighting nobody. But this is how you gotta counteract these demons, because you can't fight a spirit. You understand? Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Go ahead.
But against principalities,
Go ahead.
against powers, against the rulers of the darkness, the darkness of this world.
That's what we're fighting against. This is a spiritual battle. We're fighting against spiritual forces. Sometimes it can boil over to the physical, but we're fighting a spiritual battle. Every day you wake up, how many thoughts come in your mind? You got to pay rent. Your job is short on your hours. Your children bucking up. Your wife bucking up, or your husband's bucking up. It's all types of spirits that you're dealing with. You don't understand? You walk down the block, you got a Negro ice grill, and you don't know him from a hole in the wall. And you looked his way, but you probably looking past him at somebody behind him that's probably got a gun to shoot him, or a knife out ready to stab him, and you looking out behind him, and he's ice grilling you. These are the type of spirits we battle, man. You understand? So sometimes they boil over to the physical, but understand when you actually counteracting and going back and forth with a physical being, it's a demon inside of that individual. If they bucking up, wilding on you, it's not the physical. It's a demon within that person. They don't have the armor of the Most High. We're going to prove that. But go ahead.
Spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness in high places. Yes, spiritual wickedness from high places, from the government, from the churches, setting they psalms against us, setting they prayers against us, doing they voodoo against us. But where's the other high place? In your mind. You understand? So these are the spiritual battles that you're dealing with in the high place of your mind. Go ahead.
Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh.
Go ahead.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
Right. So there's a lot of demons right now, and I actually said it to my wife when we walked out the hotel room. I said, when we walked out the hotel, actually in the parking lot. I said that the reason why these demons are attacking us right now is because we're about to make some power moves for the nation. We're going to keep that under the wraps. But there's going to be some power moves being made right here in the South for the nation. For the body of H.O.I, but it's for the nation as well. And it's going to be some historical stuff that really ain't never been done before. So it's a beautiful thing. And while that's happening, while you got your mind focused on that, there's going to be distractions from the tricks of Satan. You understand? So I realized it when we parked the car. I said, this is what's happening right now. Okay, go ahead.
Stand, therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness.
Your loins girded with truth and a breastplate with righteousness. We're going to continue with this, but hold on. Give me what you got, King.
The book of Mark, chapter 5, verse 1.
Let me show. This is how we're going to show you that every time you facing a person that's attacking you physically, spiritually, if it's not physical, even if sometimes if it's physical, it's not the individual. It's the demon inside of them. You understand that? It's spiritual. You can't see the demon unless you understand what we're talking about right now. Okay, go ahead.
And they came over unto the other side of the sea, and to the country of the Gadarenes. And when
you see that? He said, "Hail Satan." We can't. We about to bring out something about YHWHshi and these demons. And here you go.
I paid him $20 to do it.
Oh, you paid him $20 to do it? Right. That's what they always say. You paid him to do it. You know, so go ahead. The Gadarenes, go ahead.
And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit.
Right, so now, this is talking about YHWHshi. YHWHshi came off the ship. Or the demon came off the ship, the man. Okay? And he's about to encounter YHWHshi, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Okay? Go ahead.
Who had his dwelling among the tombs.
Right, he had an unclean spirit and he had a dwelling among the tombs. What are the tombs? Anybody know what the tombs are? The grave. So this fool is dealing in the, he's sitting there meditating in a grave, by a grave. This is where his hangout spot is. Some like to go to the club. Some, that's Demons in the club. Some like to go to the club, the strip club for the demons. Some like to go into a crib, everybody, a crack house, a drug house, to pick up their drugs. That's where they dwell. This demon want to go hang out in the cemetery. Okay, go ahead.
And no man could bind him, no, not with chains.
No man can bind him. You know what that means? He probably was small in stature, but you ever seen a person on drugs when the police tasered them and they still fighting the police and they're like, tase me, yeah. That's a demon on them. How you getting votes in your ass and you're not going down? That's a demon. Okay, so no chains can bind this man. Go ahead.
Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains.
Right, because he's been often, they put it on him, but it can't hold him. Okay, go ahead.
And the chains had been plucked asunder by him.
Right, so the chains was broke by him. This is some Hulk, this is a demon like the Hulk, because it said he had an unclean spirit. So this is a Hulk demon, Hulk smash. Go ahead.
And the fetters broken in pieces.
Right, the fetters, the iron, broken in pieces. Go ahead.
Neither could any man tame him.
Neither could any man tame him. Big old shower paw and the rest, this big brother and you, all the tall big brothers here, y'all couldn't tame this demon. Y'all all jump on him, put chains on him, y'all couldn't tame him. You understand? You probably have to kill him. You probably have to kill him. Go ahead.
And always, night and day, he was in the mountains.
Go ahead.
And in the tombs.
Always, day and night, the man was in the mountains and in the tombs. This is where he was getting his spirits from. This is where the demons was jumping on him. You understand? Go ahead.
Crying and cutting himself with stones.
You see that? Crying and cutting himself with stones. When you got a suicidal thought, when you think about cutting your wrist, that's a demon on you. He's sitting up there cutting himself with stones. These are heavy spirits. Go ahead.
But when he saw YHWHshi far off,
But when he saw YHWHshi afar off now check this out. Because the demons know who we are. That's why he just said, hail Satan, and kept it moving. The demons know who we are. They know we doing it on a low level, but we're casting out spirits. You understand? The spirit's been casted out of brothers and sisters up here because we done changed our lives. You understand? We had more spirits on us before. Go ahead.
he ran and worshipped him.
So now the demon ran and worshipped YHWHshi. So the demon know who it was. Okay? The demon know who the Hamasiyach is. Go ahead.
He cried with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with thee?
You see, so now the demon said, what do I got to do with you? Basically, the demon ain't want no smoke. Go ahead.
YHWHshi, thou son of the Most High God.
So the demon knew who he was. He said, YHWHshi, thou son of the Most High God. Go ahead.
I adjure thee by God that thou torment me not.
You see that? So he's begging YHWHshi, don't torment me. That's why these demons buck up against us, because we tormenting their spirits. We're spiritually cutting and dicing into their soul, man. If their spirit was a flesh, they're leaking all over the place. They got javelins in them. They got the sword in them. They got bullets in them. They're getting it from all different angles. Just when I got out the hotel, and I showed my wife, we pull out the hotel, I see Sakari on one side. I pull up over here, I see the brother Joel over here. When I turn the corner. Then I'm like, damn, Israel's heavy out here. And then sometimes you got the brothers up here, and then you got the IUIC up here. So it's a lot of spirit. And then you look at all these demons out here. There's more demons than all these camps put together. So we're outnumbered. But these spirits are being tormented by all of us. Everybody plays the body of YHWHshi. Some play the hand, some play the arm, some play the foot, some play the ass. Some play the ass. So there's gonna be an asshole as part of the body. You gotta doo-doo mostly every day. You gotta doo-doo. Okay, so there is an ass to the body of YHWHshi. Okay, that's right. Okay, go ahead.
For he said unto him, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit.
So now YHWHshi said, come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. Go ahead.
And he asked him, what is thy name?
So now, because if they know YHWHshi, and YHWHshi asked him his name, He asked the demon his name. He didn't ask the person his name. Why would he ask the demon their name? Because YHWH done dealt with these spirits before, but he didn't know who this demon was. So YHWH kind of like, it was a small, he's walking and he stumbled upon him like, wait, I don't know this demon, you know me, but who are you? You understand? So these demons got names. Some come by the name of jealousy. Some come by the name of malice. Some come by the name of envy. Some come by the name of lust, adultery, boastful. You understand? So they come by different names, different attributes. Okay? So now YHWH asked him his name. Now check this out. Go ahead.
And he answered, saying, my name is Legion.
So now he said, my name is Legion. Legion. So that's why YHWH kind of tripped up, because he said, wait a minute, I don't know this demon. You know what I'm saying? I done seen these niggas before, but I don't know this demon on this man. So YHWH didn't know, because it was a bunch of them put together. It was a gang of them. And they still was scared of the Mashiach. You understand? Go ahead.
For we are many.
That's what, my name is Legion, for we are many. And they still can't jump the Mashiach. You understand? So all these demons that we're fighting, every day we wake up, from when you wake up, man, and you sit up there and you jump off your bed, you can walk through your bedroom in the dark blindfolded. But just so happen to be one morning you wake up and you hit your damn toe at the corner of your bed. That's how your day starts off. That's a demon. That's how you know it's going to be a long day. Like, damn, man, I done walked past this damn bed all day long, my whole damn life if you never moved, and you done bumped your big toe, and now you hopping and stuff in the morning.
Even worse, your pinky toe.
Right, and your pinky toe's even worse. You know what I'm saying? So now that starts off, now you frustrated for the day. Now you walking outside, you mad as hell, your toe hurting, you brushing your teeth like this and one, you scraping the damn gums. You understand? These are the spirits that we battle on an everyday basis. These are from the little demon to the biggest demon. Okay, go ahead.
And he besought him much that he would not send him away out of the country.
Right, so he besought them. So the demon was like, please don't send me away. Don't cast me, don't destroy my spirit. Okay, now go ahead.
Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding.
So now there was a great herd of swine feeding. So this is the demon pleading with YHWH for mercy. This is how merciful YHWH is. He had mercy on a legion of demons. This is an example to us. We have to have mercy on the legions of demons within our people. You understand? No matter how they come, no matter how these spirits come, we gotta, let's wait for this to go by. All right. So, read that part again before I was rudely interrupted.
Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding.
Go ahead.
And all the devils besought him, saying,
all the devils besought them, saying, go ahead.
Send us into the swine.
Send us into the swine. Have mercy and don't destroy us and destroy us from the spiritual realm. Put us in the swine. Okay, go ahead.
That we may enter into them.
That we may enter into them. Go ahead.
And forthwith YHWH gave them leave. And the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine.
So YHWH had mercy and put those demons on the swine. He put them in the swine. That's just another, this is off topic, but that's just to show you're not supposed to be eating no damn pork. And what if these demons done had babies with more pigs? You understand?
Yeah.
They done had more babies with more pigs, and now you over here eating that pork chop. You eating all types of demons in there. Okay? But, go ahead, Ken. Technical difficulties in the rain.
Yeah, right.
Go ahead.
And forthwith YHWH gave them leave, and the unclear spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea.
They ran violently in a deep place into the sea. Okay, they ran out of his way. They said, we out of here. We don't want no smoke. Okay, go ahead.
They were about 2,000. and were choked in the sea.
They were about 2,000, and they were what?
Choked in the sea.
They got choked in the sea. So their flesh died, but that spirit it went into the sea and probably jumped into the damn fish. You don't know where them spirits went. Go ahead.
And they that fed the swine fled and told it in the city and in the country. And they went out to see what it was that was done.
You see, so those that seen him do this, they went and they started speaking about it. Go ahead.
And they come to YHWHshi and see him that was possessed with the devils.
Go ahead.
And had the legion sitting and clothed and in his right mind.
So now they see the man that was bugged out of his mind. Some of us were. Some of us were. Have you ever seen me on some Molly and mushrooms? You know I was bugged out my damn mind. I was wilding, spazzing out, walking around with a pistol. I ain't had no beef. Walking around with a pistol, a knife, an extra clip, all types of spiritual, and a pocket full of drugs. You understand? So the same way the Most High can cleanse us from our demons is the same way we can cleanse others from their demons. So have mercy upon your brothers, even when you see them spiritually jacked up. Okay? We supposed to. Shalom Sakari in the building. Go ahead.
Shalom.
And they were afraid. And they that saw it told them it befell to him that was possessed with the devil.
So now the people was afraid that they seen this miracle by YHWHshi. Okay, read that part again.
And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil.
Right. Okay. What verse you in? 16? Come on, that's it. Give me Luke 10 and 1.
Real quick.
Go ahead, King.
That what he was just reading when they cast the spirits or whatever.
Right.
That's that movie Falling with Denzel.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They were touching each other.
Yeah, and then when he
demon
died, it
transfer.
went into the cat.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you don't
Man,
understand.
that shit real.
It's spiritual. It may sound carnal, but it's so spiritual. You sit up there and you have a sister that's trying to seek the truth, right? And now she's trying to seek the truth. She's wearing her skirts, wearing the head wraps. Now you got another sister like, oh girl, you got to change your ways. What you talking about? You got a fine body. You better show that ass off.
Right.
So what you think that is? That's a transfer of demons.
Right, come.
She's trying to transfer her demons into that person.
Come.
Just the same way if you get off drugs, but your man's is still getting high. Now he come around, he got the weed, he got the bottle, you know what I'm saying? He got the molly, he got the females with him. Now he running up on you like, yo son, I'm lighting up. I'm lighting up. I got that drink. You got a cup? I got that drink. We got the hose on deck. So now, what is he trying to do? Transfer those demons back to you. Trying to make you unclean again. The same way a demon want to make you fight him.
Right.
You understand? When these spirits, a lot of these niggas don't want to fight. They just come in, that's the demon in them. They come over here, they act brave, they act crazy, but it's a demon in them. A lot of them are not crazy. It's the spirit in them. And a lot of them